All good things.
Yeah.
Alrighty. We back.
They're back.
What do you mean we're back?
We're back again. We're back from 2 Sundays
Guess who's
ago.
back?
Goodness.
Back again.
Okay. Yeah.
You act like this is the
Same
first
bad
time we've
channel.
ever streamed. What do you mean?
Well, I get that, but
You know damn well what you did.
If we're not coming back from a break, yep.
Yeah, we're not coming back.
Oh,
from-
it's gonna be a night already.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of a break.
It's
been
coming
here for
early.
a
I'm telling you, they've been bickering at each other for the last 20 minutes, and this is why we're late.
We've been talking about movies.
Yeah,
well, no,
yeah.
I was waiting for everyone to stop moving around. Some people left their computer a few times.
Yeah.
You know.
Don't call me out like
Austin?
that publicly. Don't call me out publicly.
Everyone had to take their pants off or something. Apparently, I don't know.
Hey, whoa! That was an us thing.
It was us thing.
Yeah.
TMI.
For for you guys who are interested, Austin has a camera under his desk on our OnlyFans. That's
Very
not
true.
true. Jeff Bezos, please don't take my money.
The visas, don't do it. Don't take it. All right, guys. As you can see, we are in a mood tonight, so be prepared for a massive amount of shenanigans and all sorts of craziness. But before we do that, we want to let's see. We've got announcements. We'd like to hear what happened at Misfits in the Movies. Got to give a little bit of synopsis on that, and our sponsors. So
We watched
and,
most of a movie.
Hey, but it was fun.
We did,
We're trying to-
and
and we're
then my
coming up with other ways of doing
internet
it.
did its typical thing and cut out. But we had fun. Yeah, we started watching. Let's see, it was the Horror of Dracula.
Yeah.
Back in '58, and we're gonna do that once a month. Matt and I are gonna sit around, watch a movie, make commentary, and probably stray off into other territory that has nothing to do with the movie, or maybe it does. Little 7 Degrees of Kevin Bacon.
If you
there.
haven't watched it yet, there's so many talks of Star Wars references in movie and Misfits at the Movies. It was not even fun.
It's because it has Grand Moff Tarkin and Count Dooku as the main character.
Oh,
Oh,
And
boy.
there-
Seriously.
that's
And Michael
unavoidable.
Keaton's Alfred is also in that movie. Like, there's so many like pop culture references.
But it's hilarious. So
Yeah.
if you do want to watch it, I believe they give you a key point when they start the movie. At least that's what they stated they were going to do, and then they just launched the movie. So you can watch it with the commentary in the background, or you can just listen to them bicker back and forth about this movie.
Yeah, it's like a director's cut, but shittier.
Fair.
So sorry we weren't here
We
last
were very
week.
much inspired by Elvira's. So
Oh God, yeah. So sorry we weren't here last week. We had a lot of personal things going on. I was in the hospital. Pam was visiting family. Some of the other guys had things going on, and but we are back this week, and apparently we are back ready to play because everybody is super excited. We have decided on our date for our charity one shot. So that is going to be November 17th, 1 month from today. Keep an eye out for that. If you can, please donate to an amazing cause. Our charity of the one shot is going to be Games to Grow, which we're really excited to be backing them. And we're also trying to find ways that, depending on how much money is donated to them, we'll also give the players in the campaign a little bit of a bump. So that's what our excitement is on that one. And then, as usual, I'm going to toss this back over to Pam, where she can tell us our sponsors.
our monsters. Let's see. First up, as usual, is the wonderful world of Gooey Cube, who brought us this world and brought us all together. And you can blame Wizard Alphinius Goo for that. Let's see, who else we have? We have Kendra from the Fabled Flame, who has been so generous with her once a month giveaways of a D20 candle. MC Etching with his nerdy etching of glass, metal, and other things. Chrysalis Creative Endeavors, who co-hosts Tavern Talks with Jay, who have merchandise over at our Zazzle store, so you can support your favorite misfit. Okay.
Awesome.
To you, James.
Fantastic. So, before, is there anything else we need to have conversation about? Anything? Nothing else? I think we're good.
Yeah, I'm gonna chill for a second.
Oh, boy.
If you're hanging around and you like what we're doing, we would appreciate a follow. That would be amazing. We're about to hit 200 on Instagram and Twitch. But also, if you've got an Amazon Prime subscription and you connect it to your Twitch, you can toss us a free sub once a month. Gives Jeff Bezos a little bit of money. It gives us more money, which would really help both Jeff Bezos catch Elon Musk as the wealthiest man in the world again, and also us be able to provide a little bit higher production value stuff. Some more interesting, maybe new programs that we have coming out. Some stuff like that. It would mean a lot to us, and it wouldn't cost you anything. But if you're feeling really froggy and you don't have an Amazon Prime subscription, you can just give us a Twitch subscription for like $4, $4.99, and that would be really amazing. And we would love you forever. So if you're around and you like it, we would appreciate it. Thank you. That's all I got.
Awesome. And then, of course, we don't usually say this, but because it's on our about page, if you do want to donate to help us, keep the lights on and improve our equipment, there is a donation page on the Twitch channel page as well. All right. So, without further ado, let's launch the show.
Alrighty, it should work this time.
Hey.
So. All right, we back, everybody.
Hey, our new intro is real cool.
We back?
so's the music.
Hey, that
It is.
time it's appropriate.
The music is back. I hear it. It's doing things.
Man, that was just a really low key snide backhanded comment from Pam. I don't even think Eric heard it.
I did.
I don't think he did either. So the party awoke to find the Rangers of Tarn within their ranks. He told the party he had a way to sneak into the Knoll camp. After deciding to split the parties, the Tarn, Essifer, Del, and Lucas took a hidden path up the mountain, while Karis, Decimus, and Caitlin trekked through the woods. As luck would have it, the latter group was ambushed by a giant Garoond with a magical horn. With the music, she took possession of Decimus, who unleashed his full fury on his former friends. As he came to, Decimus was forced to face the reality of the harm he caused and hurried to save Karis' life. For anybody who wasn't here, Essifer rises above or over the hill at about this moment where Caitlin is laying over top of him. Decimus is on the ground in tears, and a dormant-bodied Karis lies. So, affordables, how do we want to start?
Probably with the tears.
I'm curious where Zadaran is.
Except for the tears.
Zadaran. Is that a seasoning?
A tarn.
Yeah.
Is that a tarn?
Um,
Did I say Zadaran?
no, I did.
Oh, okay. I was
Red beans
like,
soup.
hold up. No, I'm confused.
Rice.
You got me all mixed up.
Spicy.
It's just spicy.
Well,
I mean, Decimus is probably real sad.
Decimus is. We were on our way. We hadn't
Decimus
quite got there yet.
Yeah, no. So so Essifer has
Well,
only a few
I'm there.
moments before
Essifer is.
the rest of you. Well, she'll have
No.
a good.
Wait a minute. They left me. I'm
Yeah.
still attached to dude on the mountain, and we're
I
just
jumped
like,
off the mountain.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
I
you
forgot.
and
The blind leading the deaf down the hillside, and we're gonna get there eventually. So you guys play. I'll be there in a while.
It's not our fault you don't have some fancy movement speed
Come,
stuff.
D'Artagnan, we're saving the king.
I mean, surprisingly, this is the first time that Dell has used his boots properly since I gave
Right.
them to him. So,
Usually I just use them to show off and stuff.
all right.
If he remembers they're even there.
Mhm.
So Asifer has arrived.
Yep.
She's very worried at the tableau before her, and she puts words out into the universe.
Oh, I thought I did.
Anything to prevent, to save Karis as she's crossing
Would you like to save
to
him?
him.
What? Was someone talking
Yes.
to me?
Just what I said.
I can help with that. And you're hearing this,
Looking around.
Esifer, and you're looking around and you see nothing. You want to save him,
losing
don't
my
you?
mind. Well, of course. Who are you? What are you? Where are you?
Everywhere. I'm just
Well, yes.
I'm a guide to the other realms. Guide somewhere else.
Here to guide Karis' soul, kill him.
So what are you, the
Where is it?
Grim Reaper type?
No,
No, I need to save Karis. I'm getting to him.
I mean I can help with this if you really are worried that this man is going to die. But
Everything I
I'll
see
need
tells
something
me he
in return, some
Yeah.
sort of, connection.
Do it.
As you do,
I
as
don't
as you
understand what
state
you're talking-
the words "done,"
talking about.
a small creature kind of wanders out from behind one of the trees. Normally, you've heard of these creatures deep within the fairy forest. This one's wandering away. Maybe at one point the Dead Hills were a part of the forest. Maybe something else has connected to you during this time of need. But you see this creature roll out. Give you a little bit of a image.
Oh, image.
Oh, kill it.
Yeah.
Yes. Don't kill it.
Gross.
As he
Pretty cool
rolls
looking.
into,
Short
kind of
little troll
creeps
man.
around one of the logs, and you can see his bulbous, scrunched up nose, a small tooth hang out of his mouth, and these beady red eyes, and he's got a gnarled staff. Give me your hand, and I'll take care of the rest. Kind of lazily walks up to you.
Oh no.
What does this man mean to you?
Is this still for
Really?
Esifer?
Yeah,
I can't tell if she's contemplating or she's frozen.
I think she dropped.
I think we lost her.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
I want him to father my children.
Her Discord. Sorry, team.
Oh man, if only we could
Oh,
move to
great.
Zoom.
If only we could move to Zoom.
With your lovely, generous
Your lovely
donations
donations. We
and subscriptions, we can move to Zoom, so this won't happen in the future.
yes.
We are once again asking for your financial support.
Oh goodness, we don't have everything we do on here
man.
is because of the donations and the subscriptions that come through.
Yep.
Man, I really hope that Pam doesn't start hanging around with whatever the hell that thing is.
I hope not.
You don't like it?
What?
It's a little creepy.
It's,
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's got green glowy shit all over it.
yeah,
Just a little
I mean,
creepy.
he's just a little. I know it's the glowy. It's the little bauble that hangs around his waist side. That's what you're seeing. It's glowing. It's kind of steaming a little bit.
Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you
can
now.
hear you.
Now?
Oh no.
Well, we did hear you, but it was quite broken up.
Pam might be going on a spirit journey for this episode with this tiny man.
Oh, that'll throw some of the kinks in the way.
I
Apparently the
wonder
price was your voice.
if things are going real bad with your internet, Pam, maybe you just don't turn the camera back on tonight for a little while.
I'm leaving my video off because otherwise I'm gonna have to go turn
Yeah.
off your computer and stop playing Steam games, kiddo. Because he's
Oh.
sucking up my bandwidth again.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
Oh no.
The clone trooper's in trouble.
Yeah, he is.
I only asked for 3 hours a week. That's all I'm asking for.
Oh man.
The only thing is, I'd have to rearrange all the videos.
Yeah, but
Just
it's
use
either
my
that
picture.
it's either that or close the show.
See if that close the show. You know.
It's gonna be fine.
I'm just gonna leave
So
it the
yeah,
way it
Pam,
is for now.
the little man wants part of your soul.
Okay,
I mean,
so
Just say
I
he
think
wants
it
to-
froze in the
oh,
middle of me going, Asa, for an act of desperation, reaches out her hand.
And he grabs it and he places a small green bauble in yours. And he says, This will bring your friend back and link you to forever so that this never happens again.
Take that green bauble and head to Karis.
It is
So you take the bauble over to Karis, and this little creature kind of just waddles up towards you at the same time, or waddles up to him, and for a moment his solemn look kind of creases a grin, and as it does, and you feed the bauble to Karis, Karis's eyes open.
Karis,
I-
can you hear me?
Do I see this creature?
Yeah, he's just a little guy. He's about 2 feet tall.
I'm so confused.
pick him up and throw him.
Yeah. Fuck, that was bad. That, you know all those times I said death wasn't a big deal? This one felt a little different.
As you speak, you start to see him kind of twirl the gnarled staff around. And a glow kind of starts to pour out from behind Karis as he starts to speak.
Oh, that's not good. I think I need that.
And for a moment, you notice that Karis is now looking a little less dense as he starts to etherealize himself into a spirit.
I can see right through you.
Shit, is he turned into one of those things?
creature looks over and it says, well, I mean, he wasn't dead in the first place, but this was fight fun. He will be with you forever. And so will I. And he vanishes. As he does, Karis kind of formulates into a small ball and then lights up and then appears as a strange looking book. The Book of Conundrums.
Like his entire body.
His entire body has formed
He's
into
now
just
a
the book.
book.
Is
I'm
now a book.
snatching that book.
Paris Volume 1 exists.
You grab the book.
Yep.
You reach over and grab the book. Okay. You hear in your mind, Essifer, that book's not his. Book is yours. You've claimed it.
Decimus, the book, please.
As you say the book, please, the book vanishes from your hand, Decimus, and appears in hers as she reaches her hand out.
What did you do? What happened to Karis? Where's he gone?
He's the book, I think.
He was
were trying
fine.
to save him.
He was
He was
okay.
fine. He was laying on the ground dying.
No, we had stopped his bleeding.
Sorry. James's little laugh got me.
Oh my god. Where is he? I mean, he can't just vanish out of thin air like that.
I think he's different now. He's changed.
What do you mean changed?
I don't know how to explain it. It's just he's here with me.
Paris, you're now floating in a spiral of colors all around you.
Oh shit.
And all you see is a beacon, like a chain that kind of connects your body to this book.
Is it a big book?
It's about twice the size of you.
Oh shit. This is a really bad trip.
What do you want to do? You're floating. You're in
There's
in
no
just
up or down or anything, right?
Nothing feels up, down, left, right. It's just utter floating.
Okay, I don't know. I try and swim away from the book, even though it's attached to me.
Yeah, you can
I try
see
and get that like
the
that
distance
breaststroke
between
in.
the book and you never shrinks. It seems to whichever direction you go, the book is connected to the chain.
Okay. I am going to cast Firebolt on wherever the chain is connecting to me.
Okay. You cast Firebolt on the chain. Essifer, you feel a burning in your inside.
Oh. What is that?
Every time she speaks, you hear almost like echoes through
gosh.
this room that you're in. And the only
Oh,
voice
shit.
you can hear is hers.
Essifer? The hell are you?
Sure.
Where am I?
not quite sure. Karis? I'm gonna try something, and she opens the book.
You open the book, and all you see is an empty book,
Blank pages.
blank pages across it.
Where you were before, I just have a book of conundrums.
Okay. That's probably not good. Have you tried, like, shaking the book?
Okay. I'll give it a shot.
Nothing. The pages kind of flop
Shakes the
back and
book.
forth. Yeah, it's as if you would fold
It's
just
book.
open a book and just nothing's happening.
Do I jostle around inside this
No,
space?
nothing happens.
Oh, okay.
I wonder
What
what would
do you
happen if you
see?
tore a page.
You're
Maybe,
not gonna die.
Close it, then open it again.
Okay.
I hear that works.
Turn it off, turn it on again.
Yeah.
Reboot the damn thing.
Yeah. No, you
Close
close
it.
it,
And open it.
or then reopen it. The same thing. Nothing seems to happen to you, Karis.
Karis, what do you see?
A lot of colors. This is it's a really bad trip. That's all I know. What happens if I touch the book?
You float towards the book.
Yeah.
Okay. As you reach your hand out and you touch the book, Essifer, you feel a burning sensation down your left leg.
Ooh.
Ouch.
It's almost unbearable. It's starting to feel like your skin is starting to peel.
Some spicy pea.
Falls to the ground.
Get Karis herpes.
I mean, you have to ruin everything. I'm telling you.
It could be a space herpy. That'd be worse.
Have I gotten there yet, James, for my fall down the
Yeah, you would.
mountain?
Yeah, so at this point, after she has fallen to the ground, you would come over the hill and see her sitting there holding her leg.
I'm going to take a look at her leg.
Okay.
Let me see what's going on.
As you pull back the cloth covers her legs, you now see where the vines are. These beautiful red blooms coming off of her blood touch. But the coloration makes no sense with her skin.
And I'm sure I've seen her legs before at some point.
Yeah.
My
But
blood
it's-
touch are the vines, and they've been growing.
Right.
But now
But
they
they're-
have flowers on them.
But have I seen the flowers on them before? And if so,
No.
were they this color then?
No, it's never been flowered.
It's just been a vine that continues to just wrap around and grow up. The stronger she gets within her blood touch, the more it's starting to take over her body.
But her skin doesn't look like it's physically peeling, or like nothing is physically wrong with her.
Correct. Though you can give me a medicine check or an arcane, I guess.
I think I'm equally bad at those. At 10.
You're unsure. It looks natural, but there's just something off. It's the off-puttingness is the change in color. Her blue skin you wouldn't see just this orangish red flower kind of decorates her legs now, and anywhere where the vines are, where it would bloom a flower. There's no.
Does it remind me of Karis's blood touch at all? This color?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's great. It seems like you're like soul melded, blood touch melded to Karis now.
Katras.
What?
Katras. You know, gonna have a Star Trek reference now.
Oh yeah. You're a Binar now. Uh, I will.
And there's no Karis around either. You didn't see
Yeah.
that disappear.
But I've been here for the little bit of conversation of Karis is gone.
Yeah.
He's a
Yeah,
book.
Yep. Really. Yeah.
Man, we've really got to just like not make deals with random entities that come up, guys. Like, this is bad.
I had nothing to do with this.
What happened here, Decimus? What's the deal?
We ran into. Honestly, I don't even know what it was. It was. She looked garooned. And she had the ability to just take over my mind, and I had no free will.
How is she taking over your mind?
I don't know. I just couldn't break it. I tried so hard. But
You came so far.
Yes.
In the
I
end,
wasn't gonna go there.
didn't even matter.
I nearly killed both of these people here.
Do I need to do any sort of check to like maybe put together that something was messing with his mind? Because I do have stuff that messes. I do deal in illusion myself. Not to that kind of level, but I'm
Right.
familiar with illusion magic. Is that something that I could piece together, or
This
not
one?
necessarily
The-
how it was working, but that
The
that
instrument that
something
she
has
was
changed.
using, was that the stone charm like I used to have?
Mhm. Similar. This
Okay.
was a stone pipe. The charms
Okay, so it was just like a single like flute type pipe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
closer to like the size of like an oboe. But yeah.
okay, so I'll describe the instrument that she was playing.
I'll reach in my bag and take out the one that I found and toss it to him. That's what I wanted you to say. That's the thing I wanted. I'll toss him the one that I found. Was it something like this?
It was made of stone, but it was different. It was just one single long pipe type instrument.
That's what this is. Yeah,
No, that's
yours
what
just
he
has.
found.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought you
yours
had
just
the
has an
charm.
extra hole. No, yours just has one extra hole than the one that I have.
You wouldn't have known that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. I thought you had found another stone charm,
No.
which is very different from what she was using. So yeah.
So, knowing this, hearing these two stories, and knowing what happened to Zatarn and Security Chief Lucas when we heard music, and now seeing that she had music, surely I can put that together that this is related. Well, first things first. I'll take some more pieces of my bedroll and hand them to Decimus. If you start hearing the music again, put this in your ears. There's nothing that you could have done. There was some sort of magic from these pipes that is messing with everyone's minds. But
The music sounded very familiar to me, but
yeah,
it's never done that to me before. I've never reacted in that kind of way.
well, this is a very not good place with dragons and gnolls and all kinds of stuff. So I guess we just learned that there's more dangers immediately in the area than we thought before. But let's put that aside for now. This isn't your fault, is what we've come to with this. You couldn't help it. The more immediate problem now, and we can talk about this later, you know, if you need to vent about this, but the more immediate problem is that what's going on with Karras and Ezephyr. Are there any stories of like anything like this happening, like that are legends in Zyathe, or is this something that's just completely new?
This is. Are you talking what's happened with?
Karras and Ezephyr.
So, I am breaking Xyothe canon lore at the moment with
Right.
this. This is, but
It's more, have I ever heard of anything?
roll me a roll me a history check.
Yeah, and I'm not great at that, but I'm just racking my brain
Yeah,
because everybody else is kind of out of it right now because they're all dealing with their own crap. No, I have no idea.
you've not
Um,
heard of entities coming out of the just environment giving gifts of resurrection or
Um,
healing.
Ezifer, can I see the book for a moment? I'll give it back.
I don't know if I can hand it to you.
Just hold it out at the very least. You
She's
can keep your
holding
hand
out.
on it.
It's marked with conundrums.
I
As
will.
far as I can tell, it's blank inside.
I will kind of grab the holy symbol that I have on my neck and put my hand on it and cast Identify
Yeah.
on the book,
Okay.
just to see if I can gain anything. And I know I might not be able to.
So you close your eyes for a moment and you think, you start to say your prayer to Jinx, and you activate you understand the of what this book is, and this is a pact that has been written in blood between Karis and Esper.
Do I understand what a warlock is? Because there's not really warlocks in canon, Xyothe.
Right. I mean, there are. They're just not good. And there's not a lot talked about it.
Yeah, because they're still being developed.
Yeah. The way you would understand this is something has allowed them to connect to themselves.
Okay, so the good news and bad news. I think the good news is Karis is probably okay wherever he is. The bad news is we have literally no way to break this. And even if you do break it, I'm worried about what's going to happen to Karis. Because there seems to be some sort of weird, like, soul magic thing here that's, like, way out of my realm. I mean, I can make stuff glow and, like, pull a dove out of the air every once in a while, but this is, like, serious magic. And I think this may just be the way things are for now, but maybe in future, as you gain some power, and Karis, if you can hear me in there, if you can...
Are you still touching the book?
Yes.
So Karis, while he's touching the book with her, you can hear everything he's saying.
But maybe, Karis, if you're in there and you can hear me, maybe if you can focus on gaining mastery of where you are, and Esifer can focus on gaining control of whatever this magic is, maybe we can figure out how to, if not undo it, at least bring you back in some form. But this is really bad, and I don't know how we deal with this. But if it was the only way to save him, I mean, I suppose it was the right thing to do. I don't know. Decimus, can you keep an eye on them while I go and try and find Zatarn and Lucas? Decimus? Decimus, are you in there? And I'll go over and touch him on the shoulder.
Okay.
I don't really react.
Caitlin kind of
will be...
looks back and forth between all of you. What just happened?
I don't really have time right now, Caitlin, and I'll get on my knees. Karis, are you standing up, or Decimus, are you standing up, or are you sitting down?
I'm gonna stand up.
I will walk in front of Karis and look up in his eyes, and Decimus, and I'm gonna touch his shoulders, and I'm gonna cast Charm Person on him, and I'm gonna say, Decimus, I need you to snap out of this. This isn't useful to anyone. I need you to be here with us now so that we can get out of this spot that we're in. We're all in great danger, and we're going to need you to protect everyone, including Karis and Essifer. Do you understand?
Is there a save for Charm Person?
Yes, Charisma.
Okay. Pull up my character sheet.
If you couldn't save against the Goran's Charisma, but you save against mine, I'm going to be real mad.
13?
Yeah, that's not enough.
Okay.
So you failed it by 1. You are going to know I did this to you later, but
In a minute when this wears
Yeah.
off.
I suppose you're right.
just for now, we can find time to fall apart later, but for now we have to get safe. Essifer, are you well enough to be here by yourself if I go and try and find Zatarn?
Yes.
Okay. I could send Caitlin if we need to.
You find him, Del.
Okay. And I will quietly go into the wood line and start making my way back up.
Okay. While this is all going on, Zatarn and Security Chief Lucas, what are you guys? What are you doing, Zatarn?
Trying to make my way down the path safely, and trying to make sure that Security Chief Lucas makes it down as well. Just due to the fact that I don't know, I haven't been down this far, so I'm sure that either one of us falling, and I'm pretty sure we're still roped together, so I'm not going to have round 2 of trying to unattach myself from something larger than me at the last second again. So trying to make sure we're both making it safely down.
Okay. Please give me an athletics check then, and he's going to do the same.
All right.
Go with the people in the crazy die.
I know.
But both are doing well. All right.
Yeah.
You start to realize that Security Chief Lucas, though, seems to be a little wet behind the ears when it comes to guard work. He's a decent climber, and you don't have any worry of him pulling on you or anything like that as you guys start to descend the cliffside. Below, the ground is once again just gnarled with brown vines and thorny bushes and just all sorts of just dead vegetation. But after a couple of minutes, you are able to reach the ground without any sort of danger. And you can see footprints now where the others have taken off in that direction towards whatever they saw in the distance. Only one set, though, as one of those did not actually set foot on the ground.
I would definitely continue that direction and would allow Security Chief Lucas either. I would definitely head off in the front if he wanted to try and get in front of me of any way. I wouldn't stop him, but just heading towards the footsteps carefully. I'm not wanting to sprint towards whatever this is because everybody else left in a hurry, so I don't know what I'm walking into.
So you start to sprint away. You hear in the distance, "Where do you think you're going?"
Excuse me.
You look over to the side and you can see a long snout, grinning teeth, canine-like features for a face, patched together armor. Like I said, where do you think you're going?
Well, I've found myself kind of parched this evening, and I was going to buy my friend around. Point me in the direction of the nearest tavern, friend.
Oh, of course. Points to the west of where you guys are heading, closer to the mountain.
I would like
Come
to
join us
take
for a
a.
round.
Can I sneak a peek at Lucas here just to see what he's doing or how he's reacting in this situation?
You can see now that he's been confronted, he's a little skittish. Placed his hand on his dagger, or on his short sword. He's looking at you for some sort of
I would
acknowledgement
like
of
to gesture without the interesting canine featured gentleman seeing, if possible, just kind of a hold. Just wait 1 second gesture to Lucas. And I really would like to try and see if I can notice any more than the one, or is this one by himself?
Oh, about the time you do so, you see three more kind of come up from around one of the dead vegetation as well, and you hear, "Yeah, we'll have you for a drink. Come on back to camp."
Hmm. All right. Well, as long as my friend and I are both welcome, certain that wouldn't be too much
Of
of a
course.
problem.
Why wouldn't you be?
So I'm going to just kind of rotate to where my back is not to them; it's kind of away from them, to where I can see Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
My friend here, he mentioned a little while back that he had a rock in his boot. Would you mind if he takes a quick moment?
No funny business. You see
Absolutely not.
two of the others step forward closer to you. And you can see
Okay.
they're kind of smiling and excited,
Mhm.
watching you closely.
Yeah.
Just kind of looks at you and tilts his head a bit.
So, does Lucas take the hint here? Is he gonna act like he's got something going on, or does he have any idea what I'm talking about?
Oh wait.
Um,
Oh, nice.
yeah, he plays along. He sits down.
Okay.
Ah, my ankle is killing me.
Do they notice? Are they paying attention more to him as he does that than they are to
Yeah.
me?
Yes.
Okay.
The two that got closer kind of lean down and look. The one that spoke to you, though, at first decided that he was going to step away from, like, he stepped back behind you, that area. So he's about 10 feet away from everyone else, and he's just watching the whole scenario play.
Okay.
Alright,
I would like to very slowly, in a non-threatening way, kind of shimmy my cloak a little bit free, allowing it to just flow around my shoulders.
Okay.
Not in any sort of like gesture, just kind of the okay, get ready to go for another little walk, I guess, and shimmy it on.
Right.
But if possible, if they have not moved between us and the mountain, I'm going to start moving back up with. I would like to head that direction or find a way to get that direction if possible. So I'm looking for any opportunity in whatever Lucas is doing
Mhm.
to assist him with what he's doing to get a quick second.
Okay. Um, I mean, it's right there. Can you check that real quick? I think I might have hurt my leg. that fall coming
Just
from
gonna.
the cliff. Y'all don't. You guys don't mind, do you? They're all just kind of looking at it, and they're starting to narrow their eyes. And the one that's coming up behind him kind of places his hand on the guy on Lucas's shoulder and looks over and says, "Yeah, do what you must."
Just gonna drop to a knee